to say I keep a check. She was a bad, nevertheless.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today we are taking a look at a double Dragon Breath team. This double Dragon Breath team did get me a 5-0, and it did surprisingly very well for me. And this is not a 300 subscriber special, don't worry, that will be coming soon. I am working on it, but I thought to bring you some Go Battle League content as we guys wait. So what you guys see here is a double Dragon Breath team with Lucario in the front for the abomasnows and for the steel types, of course, that will be resisting Dragon Breath. So before we go ahead and hop in the commentary here, I want to thank you guys so much for 300 subscribers. It really means a lot to me, and I just want to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll put the pinned comment up here. So thank you guys for all your comments and likes. So let's go hop in the commentary here. So we got this Lucario up in the magnezone for the lead, and I do correctly shield a wild charge, we simultaneously switch. This is kind of looking very rough for me. We got an Empoleon up here. This Empoleon has to start shielding something. It has 2 shields, so they do decide to shield 1 Dragon Claw. Definitely agree with them shielding there because, like I said, they're eventually, even though it's resisted, they're eventually going to have to shield something. And they go for a Drill Peck, which is going to hit for neutral. You definitely don't want to go for the Hydro there. For Dragonite, you just want to go straight Dragon Claw. You can bait the Hurricane, but the most likely they're going to shield at some point. Napoleon will. So we got this very low, and my opponent makes a big mistake here. They go Drill Peck. You don't want to go Drill Peck. Hydro Cannon does more, and it gets stabbed. I think the opponent is very confused on my typing there, the fighting, and the steel type. You definitely want to go Hydro. Everything is neutral. So hopping to the next one. Picking up fantastically. This is where you want to see the lapras. Up front, looks like my opponent did lag a bit, and they switch into Clefable, and so I'm switching to my Charizard, of course. And I make a big mistake here. I build up to the Blast Burn, and I throw the Dragon Claw. The reason why this is a big mistake because they do shield, and so now I'm opt to go to the Blast Burn because I don't take out this Clefable. This is looking very rough. So I am going to shield, and it was a Psychic, so it was a very good shield on my part there. So now going for the Blast Burn. Let's see if my opponent decides to shield, and they do not shield. So this is looking good for me. Coming back with the Lapras, perfect. They throw. I don't think the opponent needed to throw right away. They could have farmed up a bit possibly, and they catch a pup. So what I'm going to do here, throw the pup, have them no shield, and then I try to return the favor. As you see, I'm swapping. You saw that, right? And it doesn't quite register. So very unfortunate. Now I have to shield, building back up some more energy, and this Roserade can only throw Sludge Bomb for neutral damage or Dazzling Gleam if it does have it. I think Roserade learns Dazzling Gleam. Let me know in the comment section below if it does. Pretty sure it does. And so Weather Balls are not going to be very effective. I definitely want to let all the go. I want the Lapras to get at least amount of farm as possible because the Ice Shards are double super effective. But Lapras with loaded energy against a no shield Lucario is very bad. So what I'm going ahead and do here is so Dragon Claw, and they do decide shield, so they're out of shields, and I have a Shadow Ball loaded. No need to go for the pup, and this will taking out the Lapras. So GG's to my opponent. So Lucario sweeping up. So sweeping up here, doing a very good job. Absolutely love it. Should you invest in one? I genuinely think so. It's a great Pokemon to invest in, but super glassy. So I accidentally make a mistake and I switch into a Charizard here. So I thought that was actually Fire Spin, so I switched out of that one. It ends up being a very bad matchup for me. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the Dragon Claw there. Definitely just going to let everything go. It was a big mistake, and I think I'm coming in here with my own Dragon Breath Charizard. Let's see what I do here. No, I come back. Oh yeah, I do come in with my own Dragon Breath Charizard, and I do decide to load up on some energy. I do decide to let this go because anything it hits for neutral or resisted, and they do decide to go for the Dragon Claw there. So let's see what my opponent brings back in here. To bring back in the Obstagoon, I'm going for the Blast Burn. If they no shield this, I'm going to swap immediately into my Lucario and farming down, but they don't. So I immediately switch anyway, and they have a Snorlax in the back. So it looks like this opponent was ABB weak to Lucario, which is a fighting type. So they had the Charizard up front, which was this fighting, and there were 2 Pokemon weak in the back, 2 fighting. So this is looking very rough for the opponent here. So I'm just going to go straight pup because whether I give up the shield or not, I definitely, these counters are going to be double super effective. Whether the Obstagoon doesn't get stabbed on its counters, and it's not powered up as well. It's only hitting for single super effective. So GG's to my opponent. Definitely found the win con there, and I played it out there. So hopping into the next one. We got a Venusuar lead here, which is very, very good for me, and I decided to catch the Frenzy Plant. This is what I usually do for Venusuar leads. Frenzy Plant, double resisted, made them waste energy, feels really good, and we bait out the Swampert. This is definitely where you want to see the Swampert. I'll let the first one go, because I know it's just a Hydro, and I throw the Dragon Claw here. They got to it one turn before I did, which is okay. Dragon Claw, I want them to think it's a Dragon Claw, obviously, because we need to get the Swampert very low. So I am going to shield this because Swampert is very difficult for this team, because Lucario can't really handle Swamperts because simply outpace them, and the pups don't really do much. You have to land a Shadow Ball for heavy neutral damage. So this is where we want to see the Swampert. And there's just another Hydro Cannon, even though I know it's so resisted, we gotta get that Swampert out, because if we want Charizard to have any play, we have to get the Swampert out. So Talonflame comes back in. This is good for us. This is where we want alignment, so that we can align this Charizard with Dragon Breath up against and a lag. This is very bad. Look, I don't know what happened there. A lag, very unfortunate, but we're still gonna play this game out. So I think what they decide to do here is Brave Bird, which is the correct play, and that completely takes out my Charizard. And they have, I don't know why, but I think my opponent Brave Bird's here again, because I think a Flamecharge would definitely have done it. And now I get to farm down with my Lucario without registering any Incinerate damage. And so what I'm going to do here is actually Power Up Punch, and then go for the Shadow Ball for a guaranteed KO here. So we got the Pup off, and I knew we were going to make it to the Shadow Ball, which is going to take out the Venusaur, and that is good games to my opponent. GG's. So hopping into the next one here, we got Lucario against abomasnow. This is definitely where we want to see it, since my Charizard does not have Fire Spin rather than Dragon Breath. We sneak in a counter there, which is very good. They made it obvious they were going for a Weather Ball, so I no shield. Even though Lucario is very glassy, you definitely just can let those resisted tries move going. Let them go. So they swap in Machamp. I was immediate switch to my Dragonite, because this is my best answer to a champ here. Obviously Charizard is, but we decided to switch in our Dragonite, and so now they get farm here, but it's okay. We're still gonna be checking out these Dragon Claws here, heading for neutral damage, and actually CMP tie on the Dragon Claw, which is very interesting. So now I'm coming back in with my Lucario, and they switch into a Charizard. So I don't care if I don't land the Shadow Ball. I just really want shields here, and I do decide to let this go because my Charizard can handle this. So what I'm going to do here, let that go, and since they're lower on health, all I need to do is go for Dragon Claws here. No need to go for the Blast Burn bait or nothing. They're already low, and these Dragon Breaths are hitting for neutral. So Dragon Breath here. Throwing this Dragon Claw, Dragon Breaths are adding up, as we said. So looks like my opponent is deciding to throw the Dragon Claw here, because it's too quick to be a Blast Burn. So you have Dragon Claw coming through, and I do purposely throw this Dragon Claw here because the abomasnow would have got me too low. So throwing the Dragon Claw there and able to clutch it up with 1 HP. So GG's to my opponent. So if you guys enjoyed today's battles, please make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you guys thought. And thank you guys again for so much for 300 subscribers. And I'll guys see you in the next one. So hope you enjoy the rest of this. Poke Trainer out.